Hey everyone, Chris, Gadgets and Gravel. So I just got back from a camping trip with my family. We drove our camper down to Matagorda, Texas to go camping on the beach with some friends of mine. We've got a 21-foot cargo trailer that we've converted into a camper. We've been using it for a few years now. And while camping in Kansas is one thing, camping on the beach is a whole different animal. So we use a few different products this trip to kind of see how it worked and if it made the trip or the experience any easier or less of a hassle. Because when you're out there on the beach, constant wind, sand blowing all the time, who knows what weather's going to be. So it takes a whole lot to kind of make those successful, and kind of makes you appreciate more the trips when we're camping here in Kansas, where things are a little bit easier to clean up and deal with. So I'm going to show you a few of the products I use on this trip. Some of these I've been using for a while, some I just used for the first time on this trip. Everything in this video has been sent to me for testing within the last year or so that I've been using these. They've all been sent to me for testing. None of the companies are getting any input onto the video or previews or anything like that. They're seeing this first time as you did. So let's get into it and see what we think of these things. This is the QN. I'm not sure how they actually pronounce it, if it's just an acronym, by a company called Solite. Links right there, QN, Solite. The cool thing about this light is, one, okay, we got solar panels on it. It kind of folds up like a book. Solar panels. You can also charge it USB, and unfortunately it's micro USB, but it does have ALK. So this is actually a battery pack as well. I believe it's 5,000 milliamp hours. But the neat thing about this, so it folds up nice and neat, can be hung up against the window and charged through the window while you've been using it. But this one unfolds into this cool like geometric structure here, and this is a heavy duty sail type fabric. So you can see it's got threads running through the plastic to help it be durable and maintain shape and withstand all sorts of things. And of course, it's all completely covered, so it's water resistant as well. But right there, press this. You can't see in here, so I'm going to drop in some videos so you can see what it looks like in the dark, but it's hard to tell here outdoors. But it's got lights in it, and this fabric outside, this cover, does a really great job diffusing it. So you got a little blinking action going on too. But it does a great job diffusing that light and kind of fills it up. It gives a really nice warm glow. So I didn't grab a picture of this or a video of this while I was out camping on the beach this last trip. So I want to throw it in here real quick. But this is a really cool lamp that we use. It was great to just kind of sit out there, not to worry about getting damaged or sand or salt water messing with it. So definitely check out this company, Solite. This one, like I said, is QN, I believe. I don't know. But they make a whole bunch of different styles, cubes, and different things. Really great product. Check this out.
Here are the Brighton mini LED landscaping lights. What's really nice about these is they have little stakes on the bottom. They just push right into the ground. They're remote controlled, so you can change the colors, brightness, on and off, all the good stuff with the remote. So you don't have to mess with anything. They're not smart lights, which when you're camping is great because you don't have Wi-Fi connections or things like that. But they're really great. We kind of like put them around the campsite, especially in the evening, kind of make sure we're a little more visible when the kids are out playing around on the beach. People are driving back and forth late at night to different parts of the beach. So make sure that we're visible. So these are really great little addition. These are waterproof, great options to put out there around your campsite. Definitely check out these from Brighton.
Here is a very cool battery pack for charging your phone and other little devices that you need USB power. The great thing about these is they are shock resistant. These are IP67 dust and water resistant. Really well built, super sturdy, don't have a lot of rattling, don't feel light and like there's emptiness inside. It's got a screw cap with a rubber seal on it to keep moisture out of the inside. And then here you've got USB-A and USB-C, both for charging and recharging the device itself. While that's all great in its own right, this little 5,000 milliamp hour battery pack here, what really makes these cool are the accessories that the company Nest Out has come up with for these. So here, this threads into the bottom, and this lets you be able to hang it up. So you can hang it from a tent or outside of your camper or something like that. Here is a tripod that comes with its own hanging spot on it as well, so you can just use one device. But really cool. So you thread that on like a tripod. Well, who needs a tripod for the battery pack? Well, that's because we can put these on. Take off the cover here. This thing snaps off. Thread this on. Line up your ports. Snap it on, and now you got a really cool light. Move this up so you can actually see it. A light with adjustable brightness on it. So in addition to this light, you can take this one off, snap off the light, unscrew this. So you got an area light. You can switch over to this one. Oops. Put this on. Get this right here. Snap on. Now you get a big floodlight with adjustable light on it. Really, really neat. These are really cool ideas. Great battery packs. I've got a 15,000 milliamp battery pack as well from the company. Similar idea, does the same thing. It's just wider. It's this kind of sand color here. I can't find it at this second. It misplaced it after coming back from camping. But nest out battery packs, all kinds of different accessories for these things. So definitely check those out if you're gonna be doing outdoors traveling, or if you're just traveling around, not necessarily outdoor specific, because having something that's durable, shockproof, and water resistant that can also do a great job charging devices is invaluable at any point in time. Right here, this is from BioLite. They make some jet boil type stoves to kind of for camping, cooking, and things like that run off propane. Some do, I believe, run off wood. But the cool thing about them is they typically have a battery pack in it too that kind of charges up while it's getting used, and I'll have a fan to kind of help the fire go. I've got one of their Fire Pit Plus. Really cool. It has a battery pack on it, fans, things like that. But this is a charger that is a solar panel. Folds open, it's got a little stand on it. And as you can see here, this guy right here is a guide to help you get the best angle for your, to make the solar panel work the most efficiently, to get the most power to charge your phone. And you just kind of line up, there'll be a shadow cast. This little dot, you just want to line that up in the crosshair, and that tells you you've got the best angle for the light to get the best efficiency from the panel and charge your stuff. Well, that's all great. Back here, so you can kind of see how much you're getting charged in it. It's also a battery pack in its own. So you can see right there's 3,200 milliamp hour. So charge out, recharge it itself directly with cable. Again, micro USB, not USB-C, but really cool. Folds down flat, great to take with you camping, hiking, things like that. Way to get power without taking a lot of space and not have to worry about recharging things with cables. So check that out from BioLite.
When it comes to powering my camper, the star of the show is by far the EcoFlow Power Kit. This is the power hub that you're seeing now, second generation Dark Knight edition. Upgraded some of the capacity and some of the abilities of the overall system. The power hub itself does lose an outlet. I did have a 110 outlet in it originally. This is currently running 15 kilowatt hours worth of battery. Each one of those is 5,000 kilowatt hours. In addition to changing up the hub style, EcoFlow did introduce a larger control panel. This is the original control panel that I had from the Power Kit Gen 1, 7 inches. They did add a 10-inch model. This older one did get the software update, so it does have some of the new features and interface options that the new kit offers. In addition to that, I am running the Power Hub. Power Dock. This allows you to expand the battery capabilities of the system overall instead of just having the 3 that comes with the hub. The other change is the breaker panel. Originally it used proprietary breakers. Now with this new system, it uses standard house breakers. You get both AC and DC out of it and can run a whole host of different things. I do plan on doing a dedicated video for this, so stay tuned for that. What we got here is 2 devices, both from Anker. You've got the Anker Solix C1000 power station. This is a great option. Compact, has great output capabilities, a lot of different ports with it, charges quickly. And it's sitting on top of the Anker Everfrost Power Cooler Generation 1. So I have not gotten this Gen 2 to be able to test it. You can run it off a battery and charge it using this solar panel, which happens to be from Anker and has that nice little guide in it like the BioLite charger as well. Both these are fantastic and did great on this trip.
Right, these 2 products from a company called Pristine. So these 2, so you got here, we'll start with this one. This is the body cleansing spray. So I think this is like a shower in a bottle. So what you do is you spray this on you and then wipe it off with a towel. You spray it directly on a towel and wipe off. And it's designed to remove oils and dirts and things like that, lock in moisture so you don't feel, your skin doesn't feel dried out. It's got a nice little scent to it. This one's fresh flowers and citron. It's a really light scent. It doesn't stand off too much. Does give you a little bit of a fresh feeling. But This was great on the trip. We're still in the process of figuring out a shower in our camper. We've tried to do a couple different things. We're in between right now. So on the beach, this was great in between, just kind of refresh ourselves and feel a little bit nicer. We've got some body wipes, but they do the same thing. It's pre-moistened, but then you're creating more waste. And this can be done with a towel that you can just wash off. Now this guy, so we're gonna focus on it. This one is a little different. This is staying fresh in more intimate areas for intimate times. No, not those times. For going to the bathroom. This is a toilet paper spray. So instead of doing things like, dude wipes or Cottonelle wipes or whatever, which again are creating waste, and even though they can be biodegradable, they'll take years to break down. This, you spray directly onto toilet paper and use it. I was a little skeptical before because, a wet piece of toilet paper could be potentially dangerous or uncomfortable moment. So this one actually worked really well. It was kind of handy to use. I know it's not a glamorous thing to discuss, but when you're out camping, going to the bathroom can be a challenge to staying fresh and everything, having a good trip. And these two products do a really good job of kind of easing that and kind of extending that time when you don't have time for showers or, proper toilets or whatever. These are great ideas to kind of check out. Not only do they do a good job of helping you stay fresh, but they do so without creating additional waste. So that's a great option as well. While there are pre-done products, both for the spray and for the spray for wiping, these don't create extra waste and do just a good job. All right, if you've been to any barbecues, sporting events, camping, any of that kind of stuff in the last few years, you are most likely familiar with this chair. This is from GCI Outdoors. This is their freestyle rocker. Super comfortable chair, super durable. The standout feature is the rocker right back here. This little spring action, like piston, almost like a shock for your car. This lets you rock in the chair. Super comfortable, great chairs, durable, lightweight, and the mesh back is great for staying cool. But on top of doing chairs, GCI has some really other great products for outdoors. One of those is this right here. I love this table for camping. This is their table, and the great thing about this, other than just doing normal plastic tables for camping, because it's metal, it's super durable, but it's lightweight. Moving this thing around is great. Super easy to pick up. It's lighter than even the plastic tables that we see all over the place nowadays. So it's durable, it's lightweight, cleanup's a breeze, like nothing sticks to it. Most of the stuff on here right now is scratches, or just times I haven't really scrubbed it much because it got beat up this week camping on the beach. But nothing sticks to it, nothing stains it. Fantastic table, definitely check this out. And the slats in between are nice because that means dirt and debris can just fall through it instead of sitting on top and just getting gunky. So definitely check out this table and chairs. They've got a great pop-up for getting shade, a bunch of chair styles as well. So check out GCI Outdoors too. So that's it. We had a great time on the trip. Obviously we'd like more days and some better weather. Would have liked a shorter drive. It was about 16 hours each way, pulling the camper between stops and taking our dog with us and extra stops for that, and fuel and wind and everything. But it was a great trip. The products I took with me definitely helped out. Most of these, if not all of these, will stay in regular rotation. Some of them will be specific to maybe beach trips, and others will work more for local trips at parks in Kansas and more of the Midwestern area. But some great products, fantastic trip. Check these things out. I'll have links down below for everything. Drop a comment if you have questions or would like to see an expanded video on some of the products. I'll be doing camping all summer. I'm sure I'll have new products and extended videos on just things that I've used a bit more and maybe a little more experience with, and want to give a little more context on whether it's good all around or just good for certain things. But again, Chris at Gadgets and Gravel, thanks for checking out our video, and let's see you around the next one. Bye.